The ancient Greeks were deeply religious people. They worshipped many gods who they believed appeared in human forms and yet were able to risk their lives over their gods. The Odyssey were the earliest surviving examples of the Greek literature, recorded man's interactions with many gods and goddesses whose characters and appearance little changed in the centuries that followed. While many churches honor more than a single god, usually one god or goddesses such as Zeus dominated the cult place. The power was unstoppable. They would go to church any day that was open, and when they weren't doing anything on that day. They were deeply religious in the culture they believed in. Even the gods and goddesses believed in a culture that mostly went to Italy and studied Eurasian and Latin religions. Even the Romans were at home. They would still pray and grow in their religion. This is called home religion. Home religion. Most Romans had their own praying spot in or out of their house. For Roman kids, parents would have activities to entertain them and want them to learn more about the culture. So one of the Romans were a believer.
Farmers had grown their economy to add on to Rome. Soon, in a couple of years, Rome was an advanced economy in military and in community. In Roman's military training, Rome needed 2 years of training in the military. Rome had volunteers. Other than needing 2 years of military training, they began at the age of 18. Parents had left their kids to get a good education. They would have to find the perfect school that their kids would participate in and get a good degree. So most of their parents sent them to private schools because there was no distraction. But there was one problem. The teachers would not teach them the way they wanted to.
Slavery played a major role in ancient Greek civilization. Slaves could be found everywhere. They worked not only as domestic servants, but as factory workers, shopkeepers, mine workers, and farm workers, and sometimes even cruise ship members. There may have been as many, or if not more, slaves than free people in ancient Greece. It is difficult for historians to determine exactly how many slaves there were during these times, because many did not appear in any different from the poor Greek citizens. There were many different ways in which a person could have become a slave in ancient Greece. They might have been born into slavery as a child slave. They may have been taken prisoner if their city was attacked in one of the many battles which took place during the times. They might have been exposed as an infant, meaning the parents abandoned them or their newborn baby upon the hillside or gates in which the city to die or be claimed by a passerby. Okay, stop.